Good morning, everyone. My name is Mandeep Singh Basera. Today, I'm going to talk about one of the most prestigious, challenging, and rewarding careers in the field of finance, the role of investment banker. In today's fast-growing global economy, businesses constantly need capital to expand, innovate, and compete. At the same time, investors are always looking for opportunities to grow their wealth. Investment bankers play a crucial role in connecting these two sides. They act as a bridge between the companies and investors, making them one of the most important professionals in the financial world. Let me start by explaining the job role in simple terms. An investment banker is a financial expert who help companies, governments, institutions raise funds and provide strategic advice on major financial decisions. These decisions often involve huge amounts of money and can significantly impact the future of a business. Now let's understand the core function of investment banking, which mainly include three major areas. The first is raising capital. Companies often need funds for expansions, launching new products, or entering new markets. Investment bankers help them raise the money by issuing financial instruments such as shares, bonds. One of the most common examples is an IPO or initial public offering, where a private company becomes publicly listed. Investment bankers manage the entire IPO process from determining the value of a company to marketing the shares of investors. The second major function is mergers and acquisitions, also known as M&A. These involves helping companies buy and sell, merge with other companies. These deals are extremely complex and often worth millions or even billions. Investment bankers analyze both companies, evaluate risks, negotiate terms, and ensure that the deal is very beneficial for their client. The third important function is financial advisory. Investment bankers provide expert advice on major financial decisions such as reconstructing a company, managing debt, or entering new markets. Their guidance helps companies make informed and strategic choices. Now moving on to day-to-day responsibilities for an investment banker. Their work involves a lot of financial analysis. They study financial statements, market conditions, and industry trends to understand the financial health of a company. They also perform company evaluation using different methods like discounted cash flow analysis, comparative company analysis, and transactions. This helps determine true worth of a business. Another important task is preparing presentations, also known as speech books. These presentations are used to convince clients and investors about a particular deal or strategy. Investment bankers also spend a lot of time interacting with clients, attending meetings, and negotiating deals. Their ability to build strong professional relationships is very important. Now let us discuss the skills required to become a successful investment banker. First, the foremost, strong analytical and quantitative skills are essential. Since the job involves working with large amount of financial data, accuracies and logical thinking are very important. Secondly, excellent communication skills are required. Investment bankers must clearly present their ideas to explain complex financial concepts in a simple way. Negotiation skills are very crucial, especially during mergers and acquisitions where both parties want the best deal. Time management and the ability to work under pressure are key qualities. Investment bankers are also known as demanding schedule, long working hours, and tight deadlines. In addition, a strong work ethic, confidence, and professionalism are necessary to succeed in the field. Now let's talk about the career path and growth opportunities. A typical career in investment banking starts with the position of an analyst. After gaining experience, one can move to associate, the vice president, director, and finally managing director. Each levels comes with increased responsibilities, decision-making power, and higher salary. Investment banking is one of the most highest paying careers in finance. Apart from salary, professionals also earn bonuses based on performance. These are opportunities to work in top global investment banks, multinational companies, financial institutions. It also provides international exposure and networking opportunities. Many professionals later switch to fields like private equity, venture capital, hedge funds, or even start their own business. Let me also highlight some real-world examples to make this clear. Whenever a big company launches an IPO or whether two large companies merge, investment bankers are the key professionals behind these deals. They ensure that everything is planned, analyzed, and executed smoothly. For example, when companies expand globally and acquire competitors, it is the investment bankers who guide them through the entire process. Now, it's important to understand the challenges of this profession. Investment banker is not an easy job. It requires long working hours, sometimes very late nights. These work environment can be stressful, especially when dealing with high value transactions. However, for those who are passionate, hardworking, and determined, these challenges become opportunities for growth and success. Finally, let me conclude, investment banking is a career that demands dedication, intelligence, and resilience. But in return, it offers excellent financial rewards, global exposure, and the opportunity to work on major decisions that shape business and economics. For students like us who are interested in finance and ready to take on challenges, investment banking can be highly rewarding career path. Thank you so much.